Welcome back to the Dirty Shirt Podcast.
This is episode 9.
I'm Braden.
And I'm Nolan.
And we're off.
Like a dirty shirt. Welcome back to episode 9, everyone.
Hello.
We're back again, and today we're in the pool.
We're in the pool. We are at the pool. Finally, we have our pool episode.
Mm-hmm.
I think this has been a dream of ours since the beginning.
Yeah. This is at the parent-in-laws.
Yeah.
My parent-in-laws.
His. I don't
So-
have any parent-in-laws.
Yeah. People always give a bad rap to in-laws.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like a stereotype, but
Yeah.
I got some pretty good in-laws.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.
Yeah. I've known your in-laws for a long time. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. This was always like a fun hangout spot
Yeah.
for so many people. All the friends could come here. Having a pool is huge. I feel
Yeah.
like when we talked about in episode 4, having a van is like a sacrifice because you always have to give rides and you're like the person, you know, the party person. You get entrusted with aux, all of that. That's kind of the same for pools.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. Pools are to houses as vans are to people? No.
Cars. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Yeah, vans are to cars, probably.
I guess.
Speaking of cars, any excuse. I got my thrifted T-shirt of Lightning McQueen,
Yeah.
the goat of racing.
If I would have known you wore that, I would have wore my T-shirt of Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
That's a cutoff.
You also have Crocs, too.
I do have Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have got all.
Those are
Chowed
very
out.
fancy.
Maybe I'll wear them next week. We'll
Yeah.
try and get a new piece of Lightning McQueen clothing each time we have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
podcast episode. Nah.
Probably
But-
not.
Yeah.
We'll wear it every time so it gets stinky and dirty.
Mm-hmm. I actually haven't. Now, I'm a bad podcast host.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at any comments or anything on the past 2 episodes.
I don't think we've really gotten any.
Okay.
That's on you guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, and the past 2 weeks of camp have been very full.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to do much.
Yeah. Also, I edited and posted the double episodes, and I was just
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's after recording and then posting, or editing and then posting, it's all right, I'm not looking at that until we record next.
Yeah. Yeah. I think too, we weren't sure this was going to happen this week. We've been able to stay pretty consistent. I think we missed 1 week as far as uploading every Monday. But we kind of called an audible last minute here and we're able to record this weekend.
Yeah.
And then we got stuff coming up the next 2 weekends here. Not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. So we'll get back to recording 2 episodes next weekend. So, yeah. It's a little convoluted, but we're looking like we're going to be able to stay consistent, which is cool.
Yeah. And this is still Braden.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
He's got a new look.
Yeah. It's still me, Braden. It's not some evil twin or evil cousin or something,
Yeah.
Braden. It's still it's the same me. It's just I'm a little less strong now. All my hair is gone. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Samson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a Samson reference. I'm also
Did a hooker convince you to cut it off?
no, actually.
That's
But
crazy.
That is crazy.
At some point, we got to talk about the story of Samson.
Absolutely.
We might have already mentioned this. Just
Yeah.
the foxes and the whole story's nuts.
Yeah. Well, I think going through some judges at some point would be fun.
Yeah.
Some of those Old Testament stories are a little wacko, wild, crazy.
Yeah.
So, I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, I'm a little weak in other ways as well. For those of you who don't know, I play church league softball, slow pitch softball, and so I've had a recurring elbow injury. I need some sort of Tommy John surgery or whatever. I don't know. It's been called tennis elbow, tendonitis, all that. I've never actually gotten it like checked out with a doctor. All I know is that if I throw a ball as hard as I can, like 4 or 5 plus times in a night, my elbow feels like it's gonna explode. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, we had 6 games this past week, and in the 5th of those six games, I like pulled my groin as well. So I just feel like I'm falling apart all over. But yeah, which brings me to a point that I would
Yeah, Jimmy John
Go into
surgery. They just throw some salami in there. Hope
There
it
you
heals
go.
up.
Yeah. Toss some salami on it. But so in the pool at camp last week, or yesterday actually. So I pulled it on Thursday. Friday went to the pool at camp. The thing with the groin is, when I'm walking around, it feels fine. But as soon as I try to do any sort of like maneuver, like running or jumping or perhaps leaping or cutting or something like that, like at third base or whatever, then it's like, ooh, ouch, that hurts really bad.
Mm.
So anyway, I'm walking around, completely forgetting that my groin hurts a lot, and I see somebody that I'd like to splash in the pool. So I'm like walking, 2 big steps to like jump off the edge of the pool to splash them. As I'm doing that, I'm like, oh, ouch. And then it hurt as I was going into the pool.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Being in a pool, I feel like you just use muscles differently or something like that. I always cramp my calves when I'm in a pool, swimming around, playing, especially doing pool basketball.
Yep.
That's a favorite of mine. And it's just like you're moving around, and it's like, I don't know. Feels like I've never used my calves before in that way, and they just like always be cramping. No amount of banana would help.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Put in that clip of the Japanese baseball player talking about,
oh yeah,
I eat banana.
monkey never cramp.
Monkey never cramp.
I need 3 banana because monkey never claps.
Yeah, Kawasaki, I think his last name is.
Like the motorcycle.
Yeah. Wait, that might be wrong.
No, I think it is. It's something like
Is
that.
it?
Yeah.
Um,
Isn't it interesting? This is so off topic.
go ahead.
Yamaha, like they make motorcycles and they also make like music
Pianos.
equipment.
Yeah,
What? That's the same company, yeah?
it is. It's I think there's a classic post where it's like talking to the Yamaha company, like, hey man, I love this trombone that you have for me. I've been playing it since 4th grade. I unfortunately, I'm not really into instruments anymore. My interests have more changed towards motorcycles. I think I really like motorcycles. So I'm unfortunately not going to be buying anything from you anymore, unless you know who makes a good motorcycle. Yamaha goes, you're not going to believe this.
Yeah.
But we actually make really good motorcycles.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
That's funny. Talk about diversifying your portfolio.
Yeah. I mean, I think they have a great business going. I personally have driven Yamaha motorcycles before, and they're very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And played Yamaha instruments, actually. We had a marimba that was a Yamaha.
Oh.
Yeah, in high school, I think. But
All I can picture when I hear marimba is like that guy on YouTube who plays all these like instruments that people don't really know, and he's like, marimba, boom, 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 and then like slapophone, and then does like the
I think I've seen
boom,
those.
boom, 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 like the Home Depot.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's with a slapophone or something.
Yeah. Marimba is pretty cool. It's like you know the sound of it, but you just don't know it's a marimba. And I'm not able to come up with any of the like places that it's famous for, but
Yeah.
at the moment. But yeah, it's cool. I like the marimba. That was one that like I wish all mallet instruments I wish I had like actually practiced a little bit more in high school, because I think they're really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. Back to what we were talking about, the pool. That brings us to that we're in a pool. And yeah, we are. I'm sitting here on a diving board. A diving board is one of my favorite things in a pool. What would you say is your favorite pool element?
I'd say the water.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes a case, you know. No, I don't know. Like I said, I've fallen in love with pools that have mini hoops.
Yeah. My first love, I think, will always be the diving board.
Yeah.
We grew up going to like our public pool, and like I would always enjoy like going and trying to make a big splash, and I was never very good at it. My dad would make these ginormous splashes, and he would do these like fun jumps off the diving board and whatnot. And like I would always try to do them, and I just couldn't. And I think as a young man, you know, obviously lacking the mass to make a big splash, I didn't understand that it wasn't necessarily me. It was just, well, it wasn't like, it's not like I was doing anything wrong. I just was not big enough.
Yeah.
But I said all to say, my career at camp has been largely accompanied by many very large splashes due to my mass, my girth and tonnage, as Skip Bayless would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Shannon Sharp. I feel like we always shout him out.
Yeah. So I love the pool. I love a diving board,
Yeah.
jumping off and hitting if I want to get like the most iconic big like boom and like a nice, very nice looking splash, I'll do a can opener, which I will demonstrate now. I'll edit that in there.
Yeah.
And that's one that I've perfected over the years. Our good friend, Asher and I spent like our 2 whole years that we were both overnight counselors. We would spend a lot of time in the pool, like perfecting our can opener technique and whatnot.
A new love for me is like when they do like death diving, like where they like, huge, like they're falling from like a 80-foot cliff, and then they last second they like close up. You think they're gonna do a massive belly flop or something, and just to break like their fall, and like that is always so impressive to me. So I've been trying to do that for a while. Just like jump off the diving board unprompted. People were like, "That's gonna be a huge belly flop," and then zoink. Yeah.
That's nice.
And cue that in.
Maybe a little belly flop would happen.
Yeah. There it is. That's really nice. Another one of my favorites right now is a grandpa. A grandpa is very similar to a can opener in the sense that you're trying to get a nice kerchunk in both of them. You're just doing it in 2 very different ways. The kerchunk has been coined as like what you need to make that big splash and that, you know, that nice noise and sounds like an explosion in the water. And yeah, the grandpa is nice because you don't necessarily like go as far into the water, so you can do it in like shallow ends. Sure, you might hit your butt on the ground, but it doesn't hurt that bad. And it's really nice for moving a lot of water. It doesn't make as iconic of a splash as a can opener does, but it moves a lot of water, and you can directionalize it pretty good. So like, if a friend of mine's in the water, I'd like to splash him or her. I'll hop in there with a grandpa. Get him with a lot of water.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was on a trek to learn how to do a backflip, standing backflip, for a long time, and I could for a while.
Oh, really?
I probably still could, but I just don't have. All it takes is a high amount of trust in yourself,
right,
and just belief. It's
and
really
we'll put that attempt in right here.
Yeah. It's really the mental block.
Yeah.
But in that process, one of the best ways to learn is by doing a gainer, so a backflip standing forward into
Mhm.
a pool.
Mm.
And so that's still a lot of fun to do because it's super low stakes.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to make sure you don't do it straight up and down, or you're going to land back on hard surface. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cue that one in.
There you go. See, so I've never been a flip man. I tried to learn a front flip, like when I was a younger guy, and I was getting decent at it, but like I stopped it for a while, and then I just didn't have the confidence to get back in. So I just ended up being a big splash guy, and I'll be that till the day I die.
Yeah.
I love a big splash, and I can't wait for if I have kids or even grandchildren or nieces or nephews
Mhm.
or anything like that.
I'm the splash man.
Yeah.
Bee, ba, 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 da, ba. Ba, 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 da, ba.
Yeah, I'll be the splash man all day. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, I think the appeal of pools is also kind of interesting to me. I don't think there's any other like animal that's like, I'll just go take a dip in the water for fun.
Any way to cool off, though.
Yeah.
I mean, pigs be rolling around in the mud to cool off.
Yeah, I mean they definitely go
Um,
to cool off for
yeah.
sure.
You know, chinchillas actually like roll around in dust.
Yes,
I
actually,
used to, I
we
had
have
a chinchilla.
We have
for
a
little
chinchilla
bit.
at camp this year.
Yeah,
and
you
I've
give it
seen
dust baths. It like rolls around.
I observed a dust bath this year.
Yeah.
But you had one as a kid?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
cool.
I'm not a great pet owner. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? It's like we got this one and it was young, so you have to train them for a couple years before they're good with people.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, this one did not want to hang out with me. And as
Huh.
a young fellow, I was like, okay, like you are my pet.
Hang
and
out
like,
with me.
yeah, respectfully. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that's like not the best way to look at it.
Right.
But it was like it would just eat like part of the wall that like through its cage. We're like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
And then it would just like run and hide and poop under like our couch and things like that. Like small little turds,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like always cleaning it up. And then like maybe 2 months in, we found a more loving home than mine.
Oh, okay.
So then it was purchased by some I don't know. It was some like parents and teenage girl. So yeah. I'm sure they loved it.
Yeah. Chinchillas are interesting to me. They're like very, very cute,
Yeah.
but they seem to be like temperamental
Yeah.
like that.
When they're older, they can be really nice.
Okay.
Like and just super like laid back. But they have so
We-
much energy when they're young and
we must have one like that
Yeah.
at camp because the one at camp is very, very chill.
but they're so soft. There's nothing like that for
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And which is weird that they do the dust baths. I don't know. I feel like if I was getting a dust bath, I wouldn't be soft.
yeah. They're from like a volcanic environment, so it's what they know.
I see.
Yeah. It's more of like a nature thing, I
see.
guess. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I think it'll helps like clean and cool them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess. Like Indian elephants or white elephants are not actually white. They're just ashy.
Need some moisturizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We should start a GoFundMe for like moisturizing the white elephants.
Get those elephants some
Yeah.
moisturizer.
Bring their black bag.
Yeah.
We'll call it the Michael Jackson Foundation.
That's crazy. Also, I'm sure there's already a Michael Jackson Foundation.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. But is it doing as important work as
Yeah,
this?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think yeah. Was there anything else we want to say about pools? Oh, some pool basketball. So, this pool has a cement bottom. And I wouldn't say it's like pointy or scratchy, but it definitely like after a while will tear your feet up.
Yeah. Every time I now play in Crocs because it just
Oh,
makes your
really?
toes bleed because like you're just going hard, you're getting traction, and you have to sacrifice your toes to do that. So
Right. And
now I
you
wear
wouldn't-
footwear.
You wouldn't notice it if you're just hanging out in the pool.
Oh,
But
yeah.
as soon as you start like trying to
Yeah.
give them the business, then
Yeah.
you know you're gonna get a little toe action. some bloody toes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, really, pools are great. Any way to cool off.
Mm-hmm. Well, on pool basketball, recently I played pool basketball in a pool that did not have a cement bottom. It was like a slippy bottom,
Wow.
and it was a much different experience.
Yeah.
I was like, instead of trying to capitalize on my height like I usually do in pool basketball, I was just trying to get a really wide stance, and the other like tall guy that was there didn't really think of that.
Yeah.
So I was just pushing him around the whole time, and
Yeah.
I was able to eat up, as they say.
Just get sturdy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Any way that you can get cool in the summer in hot weather is nice.
Yeah.
One way to do that, a slip and slide.
Slip and slide. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about this.
Well,
Because the camera cut out last time, and
Right.
we reused some of the old footage of just us talking, so it wouldn't line up. I also did find some really old racing footage, so I put that in,
oh, really?
and a news clip. You didn't see it?
I didn't look.
This guy.
I told you I'm a terrible podcast host.
And a little news clip that was like free or whatever to use, public domain. But my biggest gripe is the public domain archive.org.
Mm-hmm.
Not everything on there is public domain, because there's old NASCAR things on there, and I was going to use that. And then there's this beaver documentary,
Yep.
which I really wanted to use because it was
Obviously.
just going to be funny.
Yep.
And we couldn't do that. That's why it says not beavers in the video, if you're
Yeah.
confused. Like, oh, we're going to put something in here, not beavers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so upset.
I'd really love if we could get some beaver footage that would be usable for instances like that where our camera cuts out or just anything really. But alas.
Yeah. So it probably wasn't a big deal that it didn't line up. It's not like the people that are watching are really going to be like that bothered that
Right.
our mouths aren't moving at the same time we're talking, but it's a nice quality of life thing.
Yeah. And
So-
like I'd like it to be good, you know.
Yeah. We're trying.
Yeah.
I
Also,
know.
this has nothing to do with slip and slides.
Yeah.
Speaking of slip and slides.
Yeah. They're wet.
Yeah, they are. They got water in them. It's probably my favorite element of a slip and slide is the
Sometimes
water.
soap.
Yeah, soap. Soap is nice. We bring up slip and slides because recently both of us last Saturday, 2 days before the last episode went out, both of us were in attendance for our good friend's wedding,
Yeah.
and their send off was slip and slides.
Yeah. Congratulations, Josh. We love you. I almost said and Mrs.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's very exciting. It's cool that they are married. I feel like, I mean, we've both known them, like, we both knew both of them before they started dating.
Yeah.
And so it's cool that we could both get to see their whole
Yeah.
relationship.
They're so much fun.
Yeah,
So at their wedding, they had a slip and slide exit.
they did.
And so they went down at first in suit, in wedding dress, on inner tubes. And then all of the groomsmen and bridesmaids went down. So I went down. Got to go down with my wife. We were both in the wedding, which was really fun. So,
Yeah. Quick side note, this thing was following us when we were over there, and now that we're over here, here it is again. I think it has a
Yeah.
mind of its own.
yeah.
That's
Or it's like it's scrubbing the pool, so it knows where the dirtiness is. It's like
Oh,
that
boy.
little
The dirty
robot.
shirts are over there.
Yeah, it's like that little robot from Wall-E.
Yeah, yeah.
The one that's like,
I love that guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He gives the same energy as Luigi.
Yeah,
From
he
Cars.
does. He does. Oh, from Cars.
Yeah,
I could see him giving
or Guido. Wait, no, which
Oh.
one's which? I always mix it up.
Uh
I love Cars, but I
Guido. Yeah, Guido. Guido's the one that does the yeah.
yeah does the work.
Yeah.
Luigi's just his hype man. That's like
Yeah.
obsessed with Ferrari.
Yeah, because I think he yells Guido. I don't hear him yelling Luigi, you know. What do you hear?
Yeah, I hear him saying, "It's a me, Luigi."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking of Luigi from Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
And I feel like they give similar vibes, like
Really?
Sidekick that actually does all the work.
Okay. Sure.
I don't know. But yeah, slip and slides. Yeah. Anyway, they went down. Bridesmaids and groomsmen
Groomsmen,
went
yeah.
down, and then some other people went down. I took my shoes and socks off and was ready to go down. And like I was like, oh, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go. And then all of a sudden they were doing their send off.
Yeah.
Like they went down
Yeah.
again for like a final time.
Part of that was because the venue was super like strict and
Oh,
like
really?
they were like only 15 minutes. You can't run the hose for more than 15 minutes. So they were really
Oh.
trying to get people to go down.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the time people like worked up the nerve to go down,
Right.
it was like kind of too late, which was really unfortunate. So
That
I
is
think there was a lot of
unfortunate.
people in that same boat.
Dang.
Yeah.
So I ended up not going down because after they went, I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I would have done it if they were here, but whatever.
Right.
I felt bad because
Yeah.
I wanted to support them in that way.
We'll post a picture of us together pre-wedding and then
Yeah.
also us together post-wedding.
Yes.
And you can see how wet
Yeah.
we are.
I could probably put it in the edit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny, like, that'll give you an explanation as to why Nolan's pants looks like that. in the
Yeah,
after
exactly.
photo.
It looked like
It
I
looks like-
reverse peed
yeah.
my pants.
Yeah.
The only dry spot was over my crotch.
Yeah.
The crotch pod.
Very funny.
Yeah.
The crotch pod relives.
Yeah. If you want to see more crotch pod content, check out the Instagram. I'm going to
Oh.
post this wonderful cereal picture, and it's
Oh.
just totally of your crotch.
Oh, me?
It's really funny.
That's
so
funny.
this is a
apparently I
great
didn't
time to
look-
follow the Instagram.
Yeah. Apparently I didn't look close enough at those photos because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. But speaking of cereal, they had a cereal bar as one of the cool
Yes.
elements of the wedding.
Yes. And that cereal bar in the sense of like similar to a bar of like drinks,
Yeah.
alcoholic beverages. You go to this place to get different
Yeah.
types of cereal.
Right.
Because there are cereal bars in the sense of this is a bar of cereal.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So
Yes. So they had a cereal bar, which featured many different cereals, which was awesome. I thought it was a great touch. Like that's what they did for their hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah. I'm not a big cereal fan, but I do be loving some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I
Mhm.
was sad to see them lose out in the bracket.
Yeah.
So to see them back was great. There was Lucky Charms there. There was Cheerios. There was Cocoa Pebbles.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear that, but that's what I got going on at my legs right now.
Yeah.
I have the jets right at me.
They did not have Rice Krispies, but so many of the beloved cereal characters that are in the bracket were represented there.
Yeah, Cocoa Crisp. That's what I ended up going for. I got some Cocoa Crisps with strawberries in it. It tasted just like chocolate-covered strawberries. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I'm a cereal guy. I like cereal.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like, and I find myself being this way in other facets of life as well. I'll just kind of pick something and stick with it. Like, I'm usually going, if there's an option, I'm usually going Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or-
Except this time.
Except this time I didn't do that. But like, if I have a choice between all of the sodas, I'll just grab a Coke. Or
Yeah.
if I have a choice between, like, I don't know. I'm usually going for main characters when I'm picking things. Or I don't know. I just find myself to be that way.
Right.
Except I always choose Donkey Kong, who's not necessarily the face of Mario Kart.
He's great. He's got a new game.
He
Donkey
does.
Kong Bonanza.
I think it's so cool. I
Have
haven't
you
got
played
to-
it?
No, I have not.
I'm not a big gamer.
Well, and it came out over the summer, which is like the worst time for me to be playing video games. But I really, really liked Mario Odyssey. I got a Switch soon after the Switch came out. I really want to get a Switch 2. I don't know that I necessarily have the funds for that or the time to make it worth my money right now.
Yeah. Just for Mario Kart World? Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, for Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think that's good enough for me. But
Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can't play on the original Switch?
I don't know if you can or not,
Ah.
which I should look into that. Because if you can play it on the original Switch, might definitely buy it.
Yeah. Mario
but
Odyssey, I haven't played it, but that looks like a stellar game.
it was so fun, and I loved it so much, and I was well on my way to like 100%ing the game and like getting all the moons. And my cousin deleted my save file.
Oh.
And it was completely unintentional. He's not like a real
Yeah,
little.
yeah.
He's only 2 years younger than me, but he didn't own a Switch and didn't know what he was doing, and just unfortunately deleted it. And if you're listening to this, Colin, this is the first time I think you're hearing about this, because I never told him. Because what's the point? It's
Right,
deleted.
yeah.
And, it was very, very a sad day when I saw that.
Are you a completionist?
I
You
am.
like to see things 100% done.
I do.
Yeah.
I
feel
like
I'm
that
way too.
in video games, especially.
Yeah.
I'm a huge. Well, what it ends up being at that point is collectibles, and I'm a huge collectible guy.
Right.
I love knickknacks.
Yeah, but
we
you're
talked
not.
About
we're
this.
not even sniffing tens though.
No, we're
Yeah.
not. We're not tens on the
on the hoarder
hoarder scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a collectible in a video game though.
Mm.
So, that's why I'm really excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza, because it seems to me, I've watched a little bit of the game. My favorite YouTuber, Video Game Donkey. I'm a connoisseur of his. He is a huge Donkey Kong guy. And so he's already put out like 3 or 4 videos on Donkey Kong. And it seems to me that Donkey Kong Bonanza is a mix between Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild,
wow. Yeah.
which was a game that was released with the original Switch, which I also played and loved. And it's Donkey Kong, which is one of my favorite characters, largely due to Video Game Donkey.
Yeah.
And I just think I'm going to love the game. And it seems to me like it's an awesome game. So I'm very excited to give it a shot.
Yeah.
How do we get on that topic?
I don't know. But speaking of characters and cereal,
yeah.
Should we move into the cereal bowl?
I think that's a great segue. Yeah. What do we got today?
Today we have Mini from Mini Wheat.
Okay.
He is one of the cereal pieces, obviously a little bit larger, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Versus Cap'n Crunch from Cap'n
Ooh.
Crunch.
Okay. I mean, off the bat, Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
I feel like he's crunching
Yeah, he's
on
crunching.
that mini wheat.
Yeah.
He's just going to eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Even if you're a big mini, you're still smaller than Captain Crunch.
Yeah, exactly.
And Captain Crunch is just going to...
That's so brittle, so crackable.
Yeah.
I think Mini might be the lowest tier on this list.
Yeah, I think he's getting rolled by anybody.
By everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially put up against a pirate.
One single punch, and that's breaking their equivalent of 8 ribs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All those little strands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, I think Captain Crunch is going to go far on this list. I mean, it depends how much. I think the second round will be very telling for him when we're watching, the videos and whatnot of their ads about how much pirating he's actually doing.
Yeah.
Like, does he have a gun? Does he have a swashbuckling sword?
Right. I'm
Who knows?
assuming he has a peg leg. He actually probably doesn't, but every
I don't
pirate
know.
does. But
Yeah.
imagine a one peg leg kick to a mini wheat.
That's
Oh
over.
my goodness.
I mean, honestly, all he has to do is
Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
yeah.
Well, I'm assuming he's bigger that you're not getting a mouthful of him. You know
Oh,
what
okay,
I mean?
okay. Bigger than a mouthful.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think we're good enough to say. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah. Aye, Captain Crunch. Barg.
Next up, this is a matchup I've been looking forward to the whole time, and this will round out the first round. So this would be all of their characters will have played. So this is Chip the Wolf from Cookie Crisp, the cereal that has all the little cookies. Every piece of cereal looks like a little cookie.
Yes.
Chip the Wolf versus Tony the Tiger from Frosted Flakes.
Wow. Now, off the bat,
Yeah.
if we're talking wolves, I'm taking the wolves. But we are talking wolf.
Yeah, Wolf.
And Tony the Tiger is quite the tiger.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it should not go unsaid that there is such a thing as a lone wolf. I would definitely consider
Yeah. Yourself?
No. No, I would not.
Yeah.
What is his name again? The wolf's name?
Chip.
Chip. I would probably consider Chip a lone wolf, and lone wolves such as himself can hold their own, I would say. But
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, but definitely vulnerable. Yeah, if
Yeah.
we're going animal versus animal, one wolf versus one tiger, I'm taking a tiger.
Yeah, and are we talking like Siberian tiger, like those big bad ones?
I mean, he's
I
pretty.
we're talking Tony the Tiger.
We're talking Tony the
so,
Tiger.
Yeah,
he's pretty big.
He's like as tall as like
Yeah,
he's usually taller than like athletes that
Right.
he's in commercials with, right?
and he hits chest.
Oh, he hits chest.
He's top heavy.
Does he hit legs? Maybe not
Yeah,
as much.
he's built like a triangle.
Now, a wolf
awesome.
definitely out endurances Tony the Tiger.
Yeah,
I mean, probably.
Tony the Tiger
I mean,
also.
he's an athlete, though.
Yeah, but he gives like soccer coach energy.
True.
You
True.
know, like
He does.
he's like feels like he's out of his prime.
Yeah.
Like he's not competing anymore.
I don't know. People might have a real big problem with that statement.
Maybe. I mean, we'll see
Yeah,
when we
absolutely.
look more into this.
Yeah. Assuming he makes it past the first round here.
Exactly.
Um,
I mean, I'm sure his longevity of career is crazy.
rivaling the king.
Yeah. Which, of course, we're talking about Strip Weathers.
Right.
Yeah.
Strip Weathers the king
Yeah.
of Cars, the movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Not talking about God.
Oh. I thought you were like, because like some people would be like, the king, LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were like, nope, Strip Weathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is arguably more long than LeBron.
He's longer. Yeah.
Yeah. His reign.
On me, man.
I see that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Mr. the King. That was one of my favorite lines from Cars is when Lightning calls him Mr. the King.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So we're saying an athletic,
Yes.
once upon a time, maybe still athlete of a tiger
Mm-hmm.
that has sport experience versus a lone wolf who's a little bit quirky. I think we've talked a lot about Doofenshmirtz-esque characters, and I think he isn't fully, but kind of is.
The
don't
Cocoa
know.
Crisp guy?
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like he's trying to steal the cookies, something like that. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I think no matter what he's doing, I think we've kind of come to our decision.
yep.
3, 2, 1.
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he was always going to get to the second round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, being in the Kellogg's brand,
Mm-hmm.
like being the pretty boy for Kellogg's brand, the golden boy, if you will, that's a big thing in boxing.
Yeah.
He was always getting through the second round.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's a favorite of people when you say we're doing a bracket of fighting
Serial characters?
serial characters. I think the first one that I've heard people tell me is, oh, so like Tony the Tiger? And I say, yeah.
Yeah.
So
On to round 2.
what seed was he?
He was pretty high. Yeah.
Like second seed?
Maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was probably why he doesn't go against Buzz.
Right.
you
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, that finishes the first round. I love the bracket right now. I think these next upcoming fights are going to be very interesting, especially once we start getting into looking at the logos a little closer and commercials and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll dissect these.
Mm-hmm. So, let's hit another Kiss, Marry, Jim Henson.
Sure.
So, Kiss, Marry, Jim Henson, and this is right off the dome piece. Tacos, cheeseburgers, pizza. Go.
My first thought is, am I getting both hard shell and soft shell?
I think you're getting any kind of taco because
Wow.
I think you're getting any type of cheeseburger and any type of pizza.
Right. You're getting an animal style. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about In-N-Out, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tacos could be like,
They're-
are we talking taco salad?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean,
that
you could
count?
chop it up like
Yeah.
a walking taco.
Right.
Because it's like you
That
could
counts,
take a
that
hard
counts.
shell taco, smush it up into a bowl. Who's going to stop you?
Yeah, and
Eat
who's
your
gonna
taco how you want.
and who's gonna call
At that point, she's your wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
and who's gonna call that not a taco?
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Actually, if you marry Taco, don't beat her up.
That's true.
That's messed up.
I didn't realize that's where you're going with that.
I didn't either until I said it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You said before that pizza could be like your meal, like the one thing you eat for the rest of your days.
yeah, I think that was the classic answer that I would give
Yeah.
when answering that question. Yeah, pizza has a strong case to be married. I mean, it's classic. It tastes really good. The thing is, like, I love a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
I think I kind of have my answer already
Do you
worked
have-
out in my head.
Do you love her enough to settle down with her? To get down on one knee?
Cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Maybe, man. That's like, it's been my go-to at a restaurant for a long time.
Yeah.
A
Here's
cheeseburger.
my problem with pizza.
Yeah.
It's a great party pleaser,
Mhm.
but it doesn't have a lot of substance. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's very surface level
I agree.
with pizza. Me and pizza, we have a surface level relationship.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's in a group setting as well, where pizza's being had by everyone.
Yeah.
Is that really what I'm looking for?
True. That's a good point. And
But that's a good reason because she is so beloved by all,
yeah.
and you can, and she is the life of a party.
Yeah.
So that is, I mean, there's pros and cons to that.
Yeah. However, it's not often when you're eating a pizza alone, do you feel particularly well?
No, I
Yeah.
don't. I feel a little bit self-conscious.
Yeah.
Also, there's so much of her
Mhm.
that it's like, you're
How you
not
gonna
gonna
handle
you're
all
not gonna
that?
finish it, and then cold pizza.
Now, hey, I love a cold pizza.
Yeah,
I like cold pizza better than I like cold tacos and cold cheeseburgers.
yeah, that's true. That is true. She's hot and she's cold.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think tacos has to be the most ethnic
Yeah.
and the most versatile.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can put fish on a taco. You can
Mhm.
put pretty much any meat. You can put lamb on a taco.
I mean, I
mean,
could say that for pizza.
You're going into, yeah, you could, but I don't know. It's not as versatile. Who's ever, besides anchovies, which everyone hates, who's putting fish
Sure.
on a pizza?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're right.
But like fried fish on a taco, that's fantastic.
It's done often. I don't know
Um,
that I've had that.
Yeah, beef is classic. Chicken, lamb. Endless meat toppings.
Here's what I'll say.
Very filling.
My gut was off the bat Jim Henson taco, Mary burger,
Yeah,
Kiss pizza.
it's a very
think,
white answer.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the more I think about it, I'm like, so recently, when I'm at camp, I don't spend any money on food. So that means my food budget is a little crazy on the weekends.
Yeah.
So, like, pretty much every Saturday for the past couple weeks, I've had a quesarito from Sheetz.
Oh, that's diabolical.
Yeah, which is basically just a burrito, but it's like has another
Yeah.
tortilla with shredded cheese in between the two
Right.
tortillas.
Instead of being wrapped up in a single tortilla, it's wrapped up in a quesadilla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's
realize
just
I'm
high
not funny.
cholesterol in the wings.
Yeah. What's funny though is I'm losing weight this summer, which is great.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Anywho, quesarito is real close to a taco.
Yeah.
It would be,
Is the difference between a taco and a burrito rice and beans? Is that what people say?
I don't know. I always thought it was that a burrito is closed on both sides, whereas tacos
That
open.
too, but I mean, you could close up a small taco and then is that a mini burrito then?
I don't know. That's what I would guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Taco is a little bit messy,
Mhm.
She's a hard one to get a hold of,
Mhm.
hard one to nail down.
Yeah. I
But-
think upon this discussion,
Yeah. Also, so many different toppings that you can put on it. Like same with pizza, but
Mhm.
you have that big base, which is more meaty, more substance,
Yeah.
not that surface level pizza action.
the
Um,
cheeseburger is so iconic and nostalgic to me that it's staying in married. I think for me,
Mm.
I like cheeseburger. So like my dad helps run a burger stand in a public park for the past like 12 to 15 years. I don't know how long they've been there now. So growing up, we'd go in there and get burgers all the time. So that's really iconic for me. Also, like I feel like a burger is what I'll get at like places.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to Applebee's.
I have two thoughts. First, back to the tacos, because I'm
Yeah.
enamored, if I'm being honest.
Go for it.
I feel like I've seen this this video one time where there was like this bald chick,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, "Tonight my boyfriend's going out with a redhead." You know what I mean? Because you just put on different wigs.
Oh yeah, okay.
Every day or something like that. Tonight he's
I
getting
see what you're saying.
a blonde. I
Yeah.
feel like that's taco.
Yeah, that's definitely
Tacos
taco.
like, you can put sauce on there, or you can just
Mhm.
put pico. You can be like, you can make it spicy. You
Yeah.
can make it pretty neutral. So I love that about tacos. Yeah. I think if I'm picking a food that I want to be with forever and ever, I want it to be super versatile.
Yeah.
Pizza to me, it's just bread, sauce, and cheese.
Mhm.
Obviously, you can add a bunch of toppings, but not as versatile. And then my problem with burger is because I love an outstanding burger.
Yeah.
But I've had burgers that have been cooked to death,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, and it's like it's hard to choke it down. I'm chugging some water
Yeah.
to like get that thing down. So like the ceiling is high, but the floor
It's
is
very
low.
low. I've had some bad burgers.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying there.
So, and it's like the lowest ceiling on a taco is just like overcooked ground beef and just
Mhm.
lettuce and some cheese.
Yeah.
But like even at its worst, tacos have still been enough to satisfy.
Sure.
So I think where I'm at is I'm going to marry taco definitely
'Kay.
for that diversity. I believe in the DEI.
Yeah.
Just the versatility, and yeah, honestly, I think that'll be great.
Okay.
But I'm torn. I love going to a party and just having there being pizza in abundance. Everyone just watching the Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl,
Obviously.
chowing down on a Philly slice.
Fear the flock.
But I think I'm gonna have to let that go.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm letting pizza go. And because when I go out to eat, I want a big, juicy, beautiful burger.
Yeah.
Bodacious.
Bodacious burger.
Yeah.
And I think I'm in agreement with you on who is getting Jim Henson.
Wow. The thing that
I'm
you said
switching
you
up.
would probably eat for the rest of your life.
I know. I'm Jim Hensoning now.
Wow.
I think it's because, like, I don't know. I forget what my reasoning was for that
Yeah.
back then. A couple weeks ago. But, yeah, like, burger was always going to be Mary for me in this Jim Henson
Yeah.
Mary kill. I mean, Mary kiss. Sorry.
Yeah.
Burger
I was.
was always going to be Mary for me based on the previous things that I said. A good burger is so good.
But the
Get
burger
some
ain't.
bacon on there.
It ain't always bodacious though.
Yeah, but when it is, bro, it's bodacious. Come on.
Yeah.
The ceiling is so high.
When you eat burger, do you? I've seen because all the toppings usually on the top, you flip it on top.
Yeah.
Flip it upside down
Mm-hmm.
and take a bite that way. That
Mhm.
way, you got the thick bun holding it together.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I've seen my uncle does that and my mom does that as well. Like their brother and sister.
Yeah.
It's funny to me because only the two of them do it in like our family,
Mm.
and the rest of us eat it like normal people.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I typically eat it normally, but
Mhm.
when I see someone do that, I'm like, wow, they know their way around a bun.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
They take life by the buns.
They do. Yeah. And
Bodacious.
yeah, bodaciously. So yeah, burger was always going to be Mary for me, and yeah, I think after our discussion and my recent like obsession with these quesaritos, I'm gonna have to go Kiss Taco and Jim Henson Pizza. So I think that's a crazy thing for both of us to be Jim Hensoning pizza,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Pizza's way too expensive now.
It
I
is.
mean, like Domino's, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, they
absolutely
give a decent bit of deals, but it's like if you're not getting a deal, then like
Yeah.
that's tough.
If you're not getting the deal, then what
Yeah.
are we doing?
It's just dough.
It's just
A little
dough.
sauce, a little cheese. And it's like what, $2 for each topping? Come on.
It is insane. Yeah. So I think that pretty much wraps that up. We'll be back with more Kiss Mary Jim Hensons. Sound off in the comments for what we should Kiss Mary Jim Henson next.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Give us 3 things.
yeah. Yeah. I'd
Again,
love to
our preference is not people
right.
unless it's funny.
Yes. And we've done some food already, so
Yeah.
we can get like a fun one for me would be like
Yeah.
some video games like Mario Kart Wii, Mario Odyssey,
Right.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, even though I
Yeah.
haven't played it yet.
I know.
But
Also, I'm about to get a text from Waffle, be like, heard you talking about taco.
yeah,
What's up with that?
you absolutely are. About to
Oh
get a
my
text.
gosh, dude. She's
High
still
maintenance.
yeah.
How's she been doing at work?
Yeah, she's
With the twins?
Yeah. They've been keeping it chill, keeping it professional.
Good.
We had to get some new tools just to make sure we can clean them properly, you
Oh.
know, keep them nice.
Mhm.
So, treating them well. You know, we got
Good.
this
So they
new-
are getting high maintenance.
Yeah, they are. I mean, we
Yeah.
got this lube called Spreece.
Wow.
And it always makes me think, one of my employees said it, and now I can't unthink it. Go Spreece lightning, Spreece lightning, go Spreece lightning.
That's funny.
Yeah, which is Grease Lightning from the movie Grease or
Yeah.
the musical, whatever your preference. I didn't read the book, so I don't know. But now I'm always singing songs from Grease
Yeah.
every time I be making a waffle.
Every time you're messing around with the twins, you're thinking about Grease Lightning.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
All right.
They cut in the clip of like Michael Scott when he's like, I like to call them the twins, and then he's like, "What? Who are you talking about?" And he's like, "They're on Belady's chest."
All right. And with that, I think we're going to sign off on episode 9 of the Dirty Shirt Podcast.
Dude, I'm telling you, this breakfast got me in so much trouble. Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Waffle you.
All right. Do your laundry.
Yeah. Especially if your shirt's wet.
Yeah.
Sure having himself a ball.
Welcome back to the Dirty Shirt Podcast.
This is episode 9,
I'm Braden.
and I'm Nolan.
Let's get into it. Great. I did it again. Crap. I was trying to think ahead too about what I was gonna. I was like, okay, what's the line? Yeah, let's get into it. All right.
Get into these dirty shirts.
Crap. Oh, I feel like I should. I could just hang on to that handle. Wait,
Yeah.
come back. Can you like pour yourself a little bit with your hand?
Yeah, I totally can.
All right. There we go. I keep shaking my head thinking I have to shake my hair out.
yeah, it's good.
Yes, that was that shot, all right.
Spree sliding, go spree sliding.